everyone. It is the 6th week of Reasons to Hope. And for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, if this is not your 6th week, what we've been up to is we have set out on a journey to write the book of hope together for 2021. And so we're so glad you're here. You can join us anytime. And what that means is that we're taking a moment every day to look for reasons to hope. And then we're writing them down in the form of the daily 5 gratitudes in our book of hope, which for me, my book of hope, it's kind of getting really beat up because I'm using it every day. We're writing down our daily 5, and then we're getting together every Monday on Instagram Live to talk about what we've discovered. So I want to thank you so much for trying this out with me. It's all a work in progress, as we all are. And I wanted to talk with you about how it's been going. I've been hearing from some of you. I think we're all a bit in the same boat in the sense that there are days when it can be a bit of a struggle. And so I was trying to think about what we could do to encourage each other and kind of work through those moments when we're struggling to find reasons to hope or find things that we're grateful for. So I did some research, and it turns out there's this guy, I think we talked about him a little bit before, Robert Emmons. He's a professor at UC Berkeley, and he's actually dedicated his life to the study of gratitude and its effects on us. And so he actually found that the top 2 reasons or that people struggle with gratitude, or the obstacles that we find to gratitude, are forgetfulness and lack of mindful awareness. So what I thought we might be able to do, considering that we are very visual humans these days, especially with all the time we spend virtually on our screens now, I thought maybe it might be nice to check in on ways that we could actually get visual this week together. So beyond just the screen, beyond just our Zoom chats and this awesome Instagram Live that we get to have, I want to invite us to look for reasons to hope, like actually visually seek out things that make us smile, things, whether it's photos, whether it's a beautiful tree right outside your window that you forget that you even get to see in the morning, whether it's this weekend, it's freezing. I'm in Ohio and it's like 10 degrees. And this weekend I was having my coffee and looking outside at the bare branches and just dreaming of spring. And I heard these birds singing, and I'm like, what? The birds sound like they think that it's springtime already. And sure enough, I looked, and there was just this whole like chorus of, I think starlings had descended on my backyard, and it was just so beautiful. And I felt like this must be happening all the time, and I'm just not even paying attention. So I want to invite us to do that together. And one way I think that could be really cool is if we can do it collectively on this new Pinterest board at Root and Vine. So what we've done is we've created a Pinterest board called Reasons to Hope, so none of us get confused or lost. We can find it easily. And we have posted it on rootandvinenews.com in the reflections that I posted today on looking for reasons to hope. You can click through to that and post your reason to hope for the week. Let us see what's bringing you joy. Post what you're thankful for. It could be, again, a pet. It could be your best friend. It could be your family member. Somebody who's in the house with you that you have seen literally every single day during the pandemic that maybe you get to look at in a new way this week. It's also, of course, Valentine's Day coming up, so this is kind of a nice way to consider ways that we can fall in love again with the people in our lives who bring us so much joy and give us such reasons to hope. So that's the plan. What do you guys think? Can we do it? I know we can. So I also want to give a shout out. We started last week our new Spotify playlist, Reasons to Hope. So we're looking for songs of hope, and the song of the week that we added to our playlist this week is called Only Love. It's by Erskine, who you may have seen last week when he joined me for Reasons to Hope here on Instagram. This song was actually nominated by Robbie Pruitt, who by the looks of his Instagram profile is also an artist, blues guitarist living in Nashville. And he nominated the song Only Love by Erskine, and it is now on our playlist on Spotify, so you can search up Root and Vine on Spotify and listen to songs that will bring you hope as we go through this journey together. So if you have a song you want to nominate, just post it in the comments on this video and we will add it to the list. So lots going on. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen Erskine's episode of Our Story, Our Song, episode 1, he actually performs Only Love live on that episode. So it's really a treat. I am so happy to be doing this with you. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to read you a poem that I love. So my sister got me this book that I read every morning. And I think I've probably read all of them, but I kind of do that sort of like open it and see what emerges. So this is by Mary Oliver. And she put a little like thing in it saying for you. So I'm going to give it to you now. This is called Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination. Calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. Mary Oliver, Wild Geese. You all give me so much joy. Thank you for being here today. We're going to get back together next Monday at 3 o'clock on Instagram Live. Please leave your comments for the songs that are bringing you hope and leave the pictures of your hope, your reasons to hope on our Pinterest board at rootandvinenews.com. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week.